going on, guys? It's your boy, El Loco, aka Juan Rodriguez. With me, I have my boy Marcus, my boy Aaron, and my boy Andy. Right now, we're gonna do the Pocky One Chip Challenge, and then we're gonna do some talking. You know, let's see how it goes with this. But all right, let's go for it. Let's open it up. Whoever drinks what water or their liquids first, you know, they're the loser there. But after that, we can all drink, you know, whatever we have. I have my water. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this right now. Let's open the chips.
It smells horrible.
Oh,
it smells horrible.
This is my third time doing a chip. I've done this like last year and then like a couple years before that. I don't know about them. Have you guys done the chip before?
I've never done anything spicy, bro.
Alright guys, well, let's see how it is. Are y'all ready? Oh my god, this thing's black! This thing's black! Golly.
Oh,
it smells disgusting.
It smells horrible.
Can I still back up? I'm scared to smell it, bro.
No, it smells horrible.
It smells horrible. Are y'all ready?
No.
I guess I have to.
Wait,
Alright guys, come on. Alright. Golly. Woo! Alright,
wait, hold on. Do we have to eat the whole chip?
Wait,
the whole chip.
should we set up a timer?
Who has the phone?
8:41. It's 8:41.
I'll set one up.
Alright.
We have to eat the whole thing?
Yeah, we have to eat the whole thing and at least not drink anything for 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
What the
6
fuck?
minutes. Alright, not 3 minutes.
Okay.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
You tried
We're
6
rookies.
minutes,
We're
though.
rookies.
Yeah.
I'll try the 6 minutes because I'm an OG. Oh damn, this thing broke. But 3 minutes for them. Alright, whenever you press go.
3, 2, and 1. Oh hell no.
What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not good.
It doesn't even taste good. What is that?
I'm already drooly, bro.
Oh my god.
This is all mental. Oh.
Alright guys, 2 weeks ago there was some fights. Woo! Oh my god, I can't talk. Oh
Fuck.
what's
Bro,
the
it
time?
got worse. Oh my god.
What's the time?
It's 1 minute.
You guys just want to do 1 minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need milk. Oh man.
Oh my god, we'll be back. Alright guys, we're all dying right now. Whew. The idea of this video busted, but we'll get back to y'all later.
Alright, I'm ready to talk.
Yeah, we're ready. Now we're gonna do this right now.
Bro, I'm dying.
Did we finish it? Should have gone more milk.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
How?
Oh. Man, it sprays so much.
It's just my lips now. No.
Yeah,
Everything's recording.
or what?
Yeah. Go for it.
Damn, we took that like champs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking challenge. Where's
That
the
was
fucking?
nothing.
Where's the
Over
batter?
there.
Where's the batter? Open that shit.
Here. I crushed.
I crushed this shit.
Bro, it didn't burn that much in the beginning.
Nah, at first
After the minute though, dude, it was like.
after 30 seconds, bro. That's whenever I started feeling it. I was like, oh my god.
Nah, it was like.
Oh, how did it feel to y'all? Like, Or was it just everything burning?
It was just constant heat. It was
Yeah.
just
The
pain.
taste wasn't even good.
Yeah, it was like you're eating charcoal or something.
Mm.
Oh my god.
My lips don't burn.
And then like, I would drink the milk, and yeah, I would drink the milk, and it would calm down, and then it would come right back. Like right now, like my tongue is killing me right now again.
I never had so much boogers come out my nose.
This, I feel like this makes it better.
I don't even want to drink
Check
it.
it out, like-
Yeah, it makes it better. A lot better, actually.
Where's mine?
Right there on your foot.
Oh, this is mine.
That makes it. That helps a shit ton.
Oh, that was fucking the worst thing in the world.
I drank the whole thing, bro. That was the first thing I drank.
Nah, I can eat milk.
All right, 1 out of 10. Is it the hottest thing you've ever eaten?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding, yeah. Fuck,
I don't know.
Honestly, nah. There's this place called Hot Chicks. It's off by Saragossa.
I know where that.
They have this one wing. I don't know the name of the flavor of it. I think it's like atomic something. But like it's killer too. Like that's killed me too before. And oh my god, this thing was tough. But from what I was gonna tell you guys, I'll talk about this with these guys because they know about Canelo. Canelo's fighting this weekend. It's his trilogy fight against Triple G. Alright, first I'm gonna ask you guys, did you guys watch the first fights? Yes
Yeah.
or no?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah?
I don't remember.
But who did you guys give it to? Especially number 2.
Triple G.
You gave it to Triple G? Andy?
I get to Canelo.
You gave it to Canelo? Aaron?
I don't remember, dude.
I'll be honest with y'all. I gave the first one to Triple G like almost everyone. The second one, Canelo did take more of a Mexican approach, like boxing style, which was more aggressive, because he was backing up Triple G a lot. So that one, it could go either way, but it's crazy because personally, I love Canelo because he's a Mexican, you know, you gotta root for him. You gotta go for your roots. But I'll tell you guys this, for me personally, I study a lot of footage of Triple G because I love the way he boxes. Cause like I see how I fight the same way as how he fights. So it's gonna be very interesting looking into this fight because Triple G's already in his 40s, early 40s. And Canelo, he's like in his prime, honestly. Like he's in, I wanna say he's like 31. He's like ending his prime. He's like good, he's like in the middle of his prime.
Yeah.
His last fight, it was like really a bluff, I wanna say. Because like you can tell that guy wasn't training as much because Canelo would be like posting like, oh yeah, like I'm in Greece, or you know, he was going out a lot. And this fight, he's just posting training videos, which you're like, okay, it's a very different approach. So we'll see how he takes it. And plus, he wasn't a vegetarian or vegan. I think he like stopped that. He did that for the last fight apparently. But yeah, we'll see how he does now.
He was vegetarian?
Yeah, that's, like there were some rumors apparently
Nah.
that dude, there was some like stuff that people were saying like this guy was like vegetarian for that camp for whatever reason.
What the fuck? Nah, it's probably to make him look
No more
bad,
horse
bro.
dog.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, who you guys go for this? Who you guys go for this match? Marcus? Who are you going
I think
for?
I'm on Triple G.
Marcus, what? With
I mean,
the
I
hot
want
take?
Canelo to win, but I mean, like I feel like Triple G's gonna take it.
Wow, that's a hot take right there. I'm going for Canelo all the way. I'm rooting for him. I think he's gonna win. He has more to lose, so that's why I think he's gonna have to fight with, you know, he has everything to lose, so he doesn't want to lose that. Aaron, who do you think who's gonna win?
I'm going for Canelo too.
And for Canelo?
Yeah.
Andy?
You gotta go for your boy Canelo.
Yeah, we're Canelo, you know. Yeah, that's the guy. As well, I don't know if these guys have heard of him. Zurdo Ramirez is gonna fight the guy that beat Canelo. And people are saying if he beats the guy that beat Canelo recently, which was the Russian, I can't remember his name, and Bivol. If Zurdo beats Bivol and Bivol beat Canelo, does this make Zurdo the best Mexican fighter right now?
I don't think so, no.
What do you guys think?
No, isn't it? Or
No, well, it's definitely like circumstances.
No. They're gonna fight at 175.
Oh, okay. But isn't Canelo not used to that weight though?
Yeah, Canelo fights at 168. He's not used to going another class. Actually, he did fight once and he beat like the guy Sergey Kovalov. And another guy too. I know he beat two guys. I think. No, he beat one guy.
Well, clearly he's not the best Mexican fighter because I haven't heard of him.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure a bunch of you have not heard of him. If you haven't heard of him, he's irrelevant. Well, I'm not saying he's irrelevant, but everyone knows Canelo. Everyone roots for Canelo, bro.
Everyone does go for Canelo.
So to say he's the best Mexican fighter, nah, that's cap. I don't even know who the fuck he was until you brought him home.
That's true. And then bringing me from that to that point, what do you guys think about all these like pro boxers, you know, that aren't that famous, which is probably why like all the YouTubers like KSI and Jake Paul and Logan don't want to be fighting just random pro fighters because it's not gonna generate much revenue.
It's
not gonna generate much revenue because nobody knows their opponent.
It's
Not
not that they're gonna generate more revenue. It's that they're gonna lose, and they know that's gonna make them lose millions, bro.
Well, they just want the big names to attract all the viewers, though. They want
but you don't.
boxers.
Go for it, Aaron. What are you guys talking about?
I mean, yeah, it's probably big names, but it's irrelevant people. Remember the top when it was like retired UFC fighters? Like, I didn't even heard of them until they fought them. I mean, you know. Wow. I want to see a real fight. I would like to see KSI and Jake Paul getting their asses kicked by a professional boxer. I don't know. I feel like that would be pretty cool. I'm tired of them fighting this random ass fucking.
Like the guy that the guy that KSI beat.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know who the fuck that was, dude. Like,
Still, dude, people still tune in. I doubt they're gonna get any better.
But bringing me back to that point, Aaron's right. They fought a professional boxer, but that guy was 2-4 with 4 KO losses, which you're like, really? Like you're gonna fight like a bad professional boxer? Yeah, like a professional boxer. Like anyone can get their license. These guys can get their license right now. I can get my license to box right now. But what's it called, like Jake Paul? He always likes talking about, cause he's gonna fight Anderson Silva right now in in a month. He's gonna fight Anderson Silva, but he could be fighting a professional boxer or like a prospect amateur boxer that like has come up and he has like he's like 3-0, 5-0, like he's 5-0 like Jake Paul. You get me? Like
Same stats and everything.
yeah, like come on guys, like you're better than this, you know? If you really want to be talking all that smack, like prove it by beating guys that have better records than you. You know? So that's what I have to say. That's what I have to say. Wow.
But do you think they're fighting because like they're actually good, they want to fight, or do you think it's because they want to make money? Because I don't think they're in it to lose. I think they're in it to like make money.
Make money. I'll agree with that because people say boxing doesn't, like the UFC, like Dana White, he always says boxing is dead, but no, like, that is where the money's at. That is why so many people want to go into boxing, because that is where the money's at. You get paid for your sponsorships, you get paid for advertisement, you get paid for ticket revenue, you know?
UFC fighters, they get paid like shit.
Yeah, compared to boxing, they get paid way less.
But I mean, I think it's more interesting to watch UFC.
Yeah,
I mean, that's coming from.
No, dude,
that's
like,
like a fighting, you know?
Like they should be getting paid off his higher risk.
They should be, man. Damn, Dana White's a criminal. You heard it here first.
I want Khabib some UFC company.
You're right about that, because you think about it, Jake Paul's career was dead, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was losing, like, he was shit for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The same as the Ace family, Austin McBroom, whatever his name was.
McBroom.
Scares fought too, like.
Well, that
a bunch of YouTubers that were
God.
like not getting like their prime anymore.
Yeah.
Went into boxing because they know that it's for the money. They don't give a.
Oh, bro.
They don't give two craps about boxing, bro.
Like Deji too?
The
Yeah,
G.
dude.
Reggie,
Yeah.
like that guy kept losing, and he would always be like, "Oh, this is my last fight," and then he would
Goes
come
back.
Yeah,
back.
it's for the money, bro.
Come on.
I feel like it's a disrespect more for the passion of people boxing. Like,
No.
Yeah, I definitely think. I think it's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful, but like,
wait. Well, would you say is it disrespectful? But is it also a good thing that your sport is getting so much publicity?
yes, it is getting way more publicity, which is good because it brings in more money. And I'll tell you this: everyone that wants to do boxing, wants to be a professional boxer. You can ask any professional boxer. They 9 times out of 10, they need to agree because this is correct. They're there for the money, because you see usually boxers, you see them and they come from nothing. You see like the best boxers, they come from nothing. Julio Cesar Chavez, Mayweather, you see that guy? That guy came from nothing. Canelo, you see his backstory. They were like 11, like all his brothers and sisters. He was the youngest. They were like doing their own stuff, and Canelo said, "I want to be the best." And look at him. He brought all the money. So Pacquiao too. So every boxer that makes it high is in it for the money. People, yeah, once you're there, like you can say you were there for the legacy, but that's like you showing you're there for the legacy by fighting like 4 times a year, 5 times a year. You know, just continue fighting. That's how you know you're there for legacy. Because if you're there for money, you're like fighting like once, twice a year. You know, you're like not really trying to fight so much.
Yeah. Canelo, twice
Yeah.
a year. Pacquiao, when he would box still towards the end, once or twice a year.
Once or
Yeah.
twice a year. Because they already have the money. Yeah.
They have their record set, and they just gotta chill it and keep their titles and everything. Yeah.
Mhm.
So then, because of that, what did you say? Well, what did you think about his like last couple fights, Pacquiao? Were they interesting? Were they fun to watch?
That's because he was getting old
Because-
too. He was getting gassed
So-
out.
Yeah.
His time was up.
Wouldn't that make? Because I could see like the beauty of the sport with boxing, but I wouldn't think that UFC is worse than boxing. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
because of
think
that,
UFC
because-
is more interesting.
Yeah, it's like saying like I feel like boxing is like the NFL. It's kind of like boring. They're just doing it for the check, the money,
Okay.
dude. And then the UFC is
Soccer.
like college ball, dude. It's more
Okay.
interesting. They're playing for their fucking
Their career?
their
For their
careers, dude.
lives,
Yeah.
their
You know, to get
futures.
picked up, and then once they get their career, man, you know, all I care about is cash. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the passion is a lot more. I think there's more passion in the UFC.
Yeah.
There is way more passion. But recently, let me tell you guys this. I agree with you that, because me personally, I love doing boxing, but that's me doing the sport. But I watch way more, you know, UFC, all those MMA fights. I love watching that way more because I do find them more interesting. Because whenever I see boxing, I only see like usually the top guys or the fights that are on, you know, which I agree with that. But getting to the point with UFC now, you see that a lot of fighters in the UFC, which they know the contract that they're signing, because their contracts are way different. They're like, okay, you're gonna fight this many times a year, and you're gonna get paid this much for showing to the fight and making weight, and this much in additional if you win. But now there's a lot of people saying like, oh, fighter pay, we should be getting paid more. What do you guys think? We're like, are they getting themselves into that mess by like knowing what they're signing into, and then they'll be like, no, I should be getting paid more.
Well,
You know, like
Yeah, I'd say they are getting themselves into it because like they know what contracts they're up to with. They can't expect to sign the contract and be like, pay us more when they already signed it. If anything, all they can ask for is once the contract's up to get a better one. That's it.
negotiate.
yeah.
Yeah, they can't really complain when they
agree
knew
with that.
down below what they were getting themselves
Yeah.
into.
No, I mean I completely agree with that, but also the fact that I don't know, like I guess there should be like in general, like a bigger baseline because you have to sign. You know, like it's
Yeah.
not like you can like negotiate for way more once you sign. You know, so
Yeah.
I do get that. You know, like them bringing up the issue already that they're already signed and they're bringing up the issue. I mean, they have to. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to. But what was the question? Well,
They're getting themselves into it once they sign it. Like they can't.
yeah, man.
Like, should they be complaining about the contract that they're already signing
Yeah.
later on?
I guess you have to complain about
I mean, do you mean like like once you make your name out there, once you're attracting more people and everything, you got your record and everything, then you can start like complaining and negotiating a better contract.
Yeah, well, I definitely think you have to have like some kind of a name, some kind of a reputation,
like-
you know.
Yeah,
Because
like-
then you're just like women's sport. I don't know if I can say that. I don't
No,
know.
it's like a fun reason like that.
That is
that's
true,
what
though.
it
Can I say that?
That is
you
true.
can't make
No.
money if you don't bring anyone in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you're right.
it's
You
business.
you can say that. Like, there's a lot of debate about women's sports, which they're all like, especially in basketball. That's where they really brought it a lot, and soccer too. But
Yeah.
we'll get back into soccer because they got themselves in that trouble. But we'll talk about that. But like with basketball, you see like there's not that many. They're not selling that many tickets. Not a lot of people are watching it. And yeah, you see all those memes that people are making fun of him, like, oh yeah, like come on, like it's not as entertaining, which is like they're like they like have a point, but then at the same time, it's like they can get way more entertaining because like if you see women's soccer, they are way more famous than the male soccer.
Yeah.
But are they getting as much viewers?
Yes, they get way more. The women's soccer get way more viewers than the male soccer. Previously, recently, it's been starting flipping around because the guys have been starting to do better now. But the girls have always been on top. You can see like the years previous,
Yeah, they're
women's
always
soccer
winners.
has always been higher. They've won like the female World Cup a lot of times. You know, I want to say 5. I'm not sure.
Well, name-
to be exact.
No, I can't even name 3 men, bro. But I was gonna say the same.
It's
3.
like the girls, like the one that was talking about the money, which she became like super famous, the Megan Rapinoe,
Yeah.
and then the like Alex Morgan too. Yeah, you guys should know Alex Morgan. I mean,
never.
what? Come
I
on.
know the
bro.
first one you're talking about. The one with the short hair, right?
No, that's Rampino.
No, Alex
That's
Morgan.
Rampino. Okay,
Rampino?
yeah, that's the one that I know then.
Yeah, that's Rampino, the one that like she was
got famous then.
yeah, she got famous from that. And like then like you saw their whole court deal where they're like, oh, we should be getting paid more. But then like they kind of got themselves in a hole because if you saw their contract, they got offered the same exact contract from the guys.
But they decided not to, huh?
Yeah, they were like, no, we want this, this, and this. I think they wanted like so much stuff in like a certain amount of money. But then like, so they signed it, right? They got, okay, we'll do that. And then at first it was working, but then they got super famous, which then it backfired from them because they're still getting paid that set amount.
And they're not getting more than that.
And they're gonna cry about it, and they're gonna fucking no.
Yeah, because like in the contract from the males, they were like, okay, you're gonna get paid this much from how you're doing, but how far you can get in the tournament.
Performance-based pay,
Yes.
and they screwed themselves over.
And yes, they got themselves in that hole, which then you're like, come on, you shouldn't be complaining about that.
Yeah.
Which then brings me back from the UFC. If you're signing that contract, why are you complaining about it? That's me personally.
That's true.
Because like you see you see famous fighters like Sugar Sean O'Malley. You guys know who he is,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And then as well as Patty the Batty. I don't know if
Patty
you
the
guys have
Batty,
heard of him.
yeah.
Yeah, Patty the Batty. Those guys were, because they got famous like super right off their
Super
bat.
quick.
And they were like, I'm not fighting that much because I don't get paid that much. Which then you're like, okay, like you see these guys, like they're super famous, but they were getting paid, like Patty said, he was getting paid $12,000 to show up. When he was all like, when I'm making $1 million outside of fighting, which he was all like, nah, I'm gonna be fighting how much every time I want. Because you see that guy, he will like bulk up, he'll get
He'll get a lot of weight.
yeah, that guy will get huge.
He'll
That guy will
like
get
20
huge.
pounds or something after a fight.
No, actually, like more.
More.
So he fights
40,
at
I think.
yeah, like he fights at 155. He gets up to like 205.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I saw a video. He had a pull-up.
I saw him, but I didn't think it. Damn.
No, he
Yeah,
gets
dude
huge.
gets a lot of
That guy's cool.
Yeah,
He's already cut back, hasn't he?
Not
yet?
from what I know of. I don't think they've announced his fight recently.
It's crazy they don't get as much pay because I feel like they're like almost a household name already, bro.
No, yeah, but whenever you get
Yeah.
started, you gotta sign that beginner's contract.
How
bro.
long is that beginner's contract?
I honestly don't know, bro.
Damn, that
I
sucks.
would not know because I want to say it is different for a lot of fighters. Some people get offered probably like 6 fights. Some probably get offered like 8, 4. You know, it's all different too. But yeah, guys, that's a whole debacle, huh? It's a whole like wormhole you just dig yourself
Yeah,
into, and it's
you
just
can deep it.
non-stop. Like, because they'll probably never get a fix. Because like I know there's some fighters too that are like, yeah, let's bring health insurance. Because those guys don't get health insurance at all, and you're like, that's interesting. That's,
crazy.
interesting.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Because you're like a regular job gets all like this.
I even think
Work
it's
at
like
Walmart as a
with the
manager,
fighters,
bro.
I guess they wouldn't, because I guess would the fighters be considered employees of UFC? Not really, huh?
It would be like.
They're under contract just to
Yeah,
fight. They're not
yeah.
employees. They can't get health insurance. if
They don't
they're not
like
employees.
genius.
That is true. I didn't even think of it like that.
It's like
Not
booking
real
a
employees,
performer.
bro. You know?
You don't pay your performer health insurance in case they get hurt.
Yeah.
Or like a contractor, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, like a contractor.
Like, you don't pay him. You don't pay for his fucking. I'm sorry. His healthcare.
So, this dude. Oh my god, you guys. Let me give you guys a recap from the previous fights. I doubt these guys watched them, but but I'll tell you guys. Robert Whittaker in the UFC France. Robert Whittaker beat Marvin Vettori, unanimous decision. He schooled him all 3 rounds, and in the main event, Bam Bam Tai Tuivasa, he lost by knockout. But I'll tell you guys this: if you guys see Cyril's Gone finish him, he hits him in the back of the head in 1 shot. I don't know if you guys know
Is
this.
that illegal?
Yeah, back to the head shots are illegal because they can seriously
Hurt you.
damage you.
Kill you, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, wasn't that there a fighter?
yeah, that
Yeah,
boxer.
bro, that got popular on TikTok.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that
That's
boxer.
in the back and
That
he
was that.
Is he really disabled?
Yeah, like you see, yeah, like bringing back to that fighter. I can't remember his name exactly, but he was like a big prospect coming up, and he had his last fight. The guy was fighting dirty, and he just was hitting him in the back of the head so many times, repetitively.
Where's the ref, bro?
He wasn't doing it.
Yeah, the ref wasn't doing anything, bro. And so then, once the fight ends, the guy's like, you can tell he's like hurting and everything. And then after that, the guy like goes into the hospital, and then that's when like it just went downhill. And the guy like he can barely walk, and then like he's not in the right head of mind. Like he can't, like if you hear him talk, it's like sad because like you see him how he was before and into now, he's like struggling to get 1 word out. You know, like it's like really sad. So like from whenever I saw Cyril Gane do that, and then Junior Dos Santos, he called him out on that too. He was like, oh, he did that against my fight, and then now he did that against this guy. And I 100% agree. Like, back to the head shots really hurt. Like, it's like nothing to mess around with. Like, they're illegal for a reason. They always tell you, you can punch on the ear and forward, or as long as your glove, or as long as the glove is touching the ear, because like it's like kind of like here, but like it's not genuinely the back of the head. But that's really tragic, honestly. But from a lot of people, like if you see the fight too, I personally think that back head to the shot is what dropped Ty, what got him to finally just drop. But a lot of people are saying that it wasn't like the finishing, like he was already done for. So like it was like, yeah, it sucked that he hit him there, but it really didn't do it. Yeah. But yeah, that was that fight. And then also 279, Nate Diaz. Did you guys see that fight? Or yeah, Nate Diaz. No, these guys didn't see anything. Oh my god. But I know Marcus. He was with me whenever I saw the fights. That whole crazy debacle happened with the whole missing weight, the backstage.
Oh, I
I
heard about
saw
that.
that,
Yeah, I heard of it
He didn't give a
though. I
fuck,
was
bro.
working, bro.
Yeah. What's it called?
What happened?
Okay. So what happened was this guy, Hamza, he started arguing with the guy that he ended up fighting, which was Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland was supposed to fight D-Rod, and Hamza was supposed to fight Nate Diaz. So and then these guys were before the press conference where they're like, they talk for like an hour. Excuse me. They talked for like an hour. And then you know, they just asked him questions. And then and so then these guys started talking smack because Kevin Holland was telling them, you guys aren't real gangsters, like you don't even know what you're talking about, because the whole talk was like gangster talk, you know, from Nate Diaz for whatever reason. Apparently everyone's a gangster, you know. That's the whole thing they were talking about. But it went from Hamzat saying he eats gangsters for breakfast to Kevin Holland saying him like, don't even say anything because like you're not even a gangster, you're like nothing, you know. And so then these guys started going at it, and then okay, here comes Nate Diaz. That guy starts getting water bottles, and then they start throwing them, which they're known for throwing water bottles for whatever reason. And so they started doing that. They canceled the press conference. You know, they were in my boy Li Jingliang. He was this fighter from China. He like bought a whole fitted suit, like it was super nice.
Oh no.
And then he didn't get to show it off because this whole thing happened.
Bro.
So then that happened, and then the next day, Hamza, he ends up missing weight by 8 pounds.
I know.
8 pounds. So then everyone's like, what is gonna happen now? And like everyone's like, oh, they should like mix the fights if they can, blah blah blah, like switch fighters because like there's people weighing in at 180, there's people weighing in at 170, just mix all the fights. And the UFC heard them. They ended up mixing the fights, and then everything switched. And the guy that got it at the worst was Li Jingliang. He weighed in at 170, and he ended up fighting D-Rod that ended up weighing 180. So there's already a 10-pound disadvantage there.
If it was a disadvantage of that much, might as well have kept the original fight.
So his original fight he was supposed to have was against Tony Ferguson, and they moved that guy up to the main event. So like it was either Li Jingliang was gonna accept the fight with D-Rod or not get paid at all if he declined that fight. So you know, that's why he got it.
What happened to him?
The worst stick. Yeah, so the outcome in that fight, they robbed Li Jingliang. He was supposed to win that fight. I gave him that fight, and he lost by decision, split decision. So like that dude, they ruined his whole week. He couldn't show off his suit. Secondly, they switched his opponent, and thirdly, they robbed him of his fight. So like they ruined that guy's whole week. Like that was kind of messed up. And then like to the next fight, it was Hamza against Kevin Holland. Freaking Hamza smoked him. He tapped him out in 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes. He just started wrestling him, and boom, he got him in a position, and he gave him a Darce choke. Boom, fight over. And everyone started booing. Hamza is now considered, everyone used to love him, he's now the bad guy of the UFC right now. Everyone hates him right now. I personally don't like him because he missed weight, but everyone hates him too. But then there was that, and then Kevin Holland, he was like, yeah, I lost, blah blah blah, but I'm gonna still talk shit, right? So you know, props to him, still keeping his heads up high. But like, if you knew like the both fighter styles, everyone knew Hamza was gonna win. So like the odds of Kevin Holland actually winning, they were really low. And then the last fight, it was Nate Diaz against Tony Ferguson. This fight, oh my god, I was so disappointed because one of my favorite fighters is Tony Ferguson, and he lost. He was not doing good. This is like the Tony Ferguson I saw was not even close to the Tony Ferguson before. The Tony Ferguson that I liked, the Tony Ferguson that I looked up to fighting. I just think he should retire now. He's 0-5 in his last 5 fights. He hasn't won 0-5 in his last fights. Bro. I personally think he needs to retire. He's 38 years old, especially fighting in at those weight classes. That's too old. Like, please just retire.
He's looking for that little win, you know, just that
one more push.
You know?
Yeah, that one more.
End off on a good note.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 5 fights.
That's sad.
Losing 5
And they move him up to the main event, bro. He was the best, like, outcome.
Yeah, apparently. But yeah, and then Nate Diaz, he like changed everything. He said he's gonna leave. He's gonna go try doing boxing, which I was like, okay. Like, I was like,
he's too good for the UFC, or
it's because he said he's been wanting to leave the UFC for the longest time, that they just kept him hostage there.
Oh shit.
but like he also generate. They also pay him really good though.
No.
But at the same time, you know, like he doesn't like it, but then he's not complaining about the money. Cause you never heard Nate Diaz complain about how much he's getting paid. He just complains that he doesn't want to fight there anymore. So yeah, he's just gonna go try new things.
Think he'll be any good at boxing?
I don't know. He has more of a dirty style of boxing. Like it's like not really technique. It's more like you get me, like hands down, boom boom. You know. So we'll see how he does.
I'm
Right?
excited. I want to watch that.
That would be pretty exciting. That would be pretty exciting.
Yeah, that'd be better. There's some than some of these other UFC fighters going to boxing, because to me, at least this dude's more known for being a good fighter and stuff. He's not like some like washed up fighter
For real.
who put up more of a show.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Oh my god.
This guy hasn't said one word.
I
Dude,
know,
my
right?
stomach
It's a
is
quiet guy
fucking
over here.
killing
Dude,
me,
my
bro.
stomach hurts too.
My stomach is
Like,
fucking
I can't
killing
even
me,
drink
bro.
anymore. Like, it's like
I was
I
like,
used to spiciness went away already.
milk,
like-
bread, spiciness.
I was like
I
dying
know,
there for a
bread,
minute,
wire,
bro.
cookies.
I was debating if I was gonna shit myself or not, but I didn't know I'm not.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro!
I
Come
said
on!
like
We're the kids, bro!
You want the little kids watching your fucking
You never.
dirty.
Nah, jokes. YouTube asked if your videos made for kids, and then I put no.
You should put yes.
No, dude, like
Probably
nah.
gonna come on more.
They're gonna get.
You're watching this right now?
Monetizer, like, hey guy. I was like, Mom, Dad, like, what's going on? I was like, oh no, this guy just said shit. I was like, golly. But guys, yeah, freaking, my lip is, well, not my lip, but like on the top of my lip is
Well,
killing
still?
me, whatever it is.
Mine
For
went
whatever
away
reason.
already.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
just,
Couple minutes ago.
Good now.
Barely.
Yeah.
But it-
I freaking.
God, we just you destroyed all your milk,
That's your
your bread.
I know,
Oh, your
Mom.
bread's gone, bro.
Mom, I'm gonna buy another gallon of milk. I'm sorry, we killed the rest half a gallon that was left. And in the bread too, the low carb, the low carb
calorie.
bread, the low calorie bread.
Cookies.
Nah, those were chilling. We still have a lot of those, but yeah, I was debating. I was gonna tell these guys like, should I buy milk extra? But like, Aaron, he was telling me like, he was telling me we don't need milk. Like the chip isn't even gonna be hot.
This is a dude that was like, it's not gonna be spicy. He was the first one off the couch to go.
I know,
over
dude.
I was this guy first time.
Yeah, I said at the beginning. I was like the worst. Yeah, I was.
That shit was horrible. I'm sorry, that stuff was horrible. It was the worst thing in the world. I don't recommend it at all. Not even for like the hype.
At least you got clout now.
We got a cool
You
poster.
got a cool
I
poster
crushed.
and clout
I wish it was
for
a
doing
t-shirt.
it, for eating.
How much was the chip? How much is the chip?
$6?
Oh, okay.
Bucks, bro.
$6 to die.
$6
I expect
for
like a
25
keychain or
grams.
something.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. I know that I saw the dude from Hot Ones doing it, and then they like had a box and they got like a shirt, they got gloves. So
How
like,
did he react?
that those guys were like chilling. They were like they sat down wherever they were at, and then they waited the 5 minutes, and then they started drinking the milk. Fucking Tony Hawk, that guy
Bro.
Like,
was chill. He was like,
Really?
he's like, it's all mental. He was like, it's all mental, you know.
Nah, he's
And
a
I was
skater,
like,
bro.
that shocked me. That shocked me how Tony Hawk did it. I was like,
Tough, dog.
he's a tough guy.
Bro.
Of course,
What's up, guys?
he's broken every bone in his body.
Yeah, dude.
Golly.
Bro, you know what
Every
I've been
single
playing
bone.
recently, dog?
What?
Is Skate 3, dog.
Skate-
Yeah.
Skate was good.
Yeah, it was on sale for like $1 or something, man. I've been playing it for like the last month.
It's the
Super
Hall of
fun.
Me
bro.
when you get injured and it shows you everything.
Little ball, yeah, dude.
Skate 3 is the best. I think they're coming out with a new one.
Dude, are they?
I think so.
Oh shit.
Not sure.
Oh, I'm so down. I've been playing a lot of video games lately, like the Nintendo, some COD, Minecraft. Like, dude, all of a sudden, man, because I played like in high school. I'm
Okay.
pushing like 5-6 years. You guys play or no?
I just feel like Rainbow
Bro, Rainbow Six Siege is insane.
is fun.
It's hard though. It's try hard. It's
You
try hard.
play
It's
any
like
UFC
crazy.
games, Quan?
Oh, I used to have the UFC game. The UFC game with the win.
You got me there. That's messed up. That's messed up. But yeah, whenever I had when I used to have a console, I always had the UFC game.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Are those fun, man? Is it like?
Nah, they're good.
They are?
They're really fun.
I tried playing them, bro. They're so hard.
Well, yeah,
They're
it's
actually
like-
pretty tough.
Nah, they're good. They're tough, but they're really funny because like you can do like the randomest moves and like get a knockout. But yeah, like
Spinning kick to knock him out.
Yeah, I don't know.
the Superman punches.
Yeah, I do Superman. I can do a Superman punch, but it's for fun.
What do you mean? What is the Superman punch?
I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna do it right now. But like, it's like you
Jump forward like that.
Yeah, no, like you like
So you,
from one.
hop off of a foot and then
Yeah, you propel from one foot all into like your fist. You just go all the way like pivoting.
I'm gonna do that first time I get in a fight. I'm gonna fucking do the Superman punch.
Superman. It does hit harder because like you're generating your whole body on
All of your
that
body.
one
all
punch.
that momentum.
All
to
of
one
that.
punch.
All of that. So you can get a knockout from that.
This guy's nothing to say. This guy won't jump in at all.
For real, huh?
Stomach hurts like crazy.
My stomach's hurting already.
Huh? Dude, mine too.
It hurts like crazy.
You chilling?
Yeah, I'm chilling now.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I ate before this, but
Yeah, Pepto or what?
Pepto is.
Maybe that's why I didn't eat before.
I
That's the only thing I had to chip.
Oh yeah, that's why. It's all acidic right now. You guys are dying.
Yeah, Pepto.
He's actually like 5 times. Do you have Pepto?
Do you have Pepto? No,
Yes,
no
Pepto.
sir. Tenemos carbonato, but that's about it.
That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it come back. Yeah, it's gonna make you burp, and it's like, yeah,
Oh,
nah.
bro.
No, yeah, I don't have the Pepto Bismol. Have you guys ever seen? Did you guys like back in the day? Did you guys ever see the Pepto Bismol commercial? Pepto Bismol para. Yeah, that one. Oh. Let me tell you guys a funny thing about Pepto Bismol. So whenever I used to work at Menchie's, my manager, one time he was all like, "Hey, like, it's like I know we're at work right now, but can you go get some Pepto Bismol?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Do I have to clock out?" And he was like, "Nah, you can stay clocked in." I was like, "Bet." So like I went to go get him the Pepto Bismol, and as I'm coming back, he like he has the whole thing, and he's like, "Do you want some?" And then I was like, "Yeah." I wanted to try it out because I hadn't tried it out in like forever since I was like a kid or something. And, like he gave me like, you know how it comes with the little cup to pour it in?
Yeah.
Like he gave me that little shot, and I took it, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna kill the whole bottle right now."
Oh.
And then I was like, "What?" I was like, "What? The whole bottle?" And yeah, he like drowned it. And then I was like so confused, and I was like, "Why'd you do that?" And he's like, "It's because that little portion doesn't do enough for me." I was like, "Oh, what do you want it to do, man? What?"
This guy's getting sauced off Pepto.
Cure every disease known to man with Pepto.
The guy took the whole bottle. I was tripping. I was so confused. I was like, "Why did you do that, man?" But yeah. But any topic, guys? Any final
It's like
topic?
your brother-in-law.
My
This Pepto-Bismol. We were at a
Oh
party,
shit!
bro.
I know.
Dude, this guy drinks
Ramon?
Yeah.
No way! No
I was
way!
addicted to Pepto, bro. He killed my whole Pepto bottle.
Oh,
No, for real? At the party?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Ramon.
Shout
out.
Oh.
Shout out to Ramon, my
Bitch.
former boss.
You got anything on your mind, bro?
The one who hasn't said anything.
Cheating
Yeah,
on the
there
chick?
he's been gonna fight this.
I have another.
Bro.
I didn't eat the whole thing. I'm missing like this much.
Eat it.
Don't
Must
even
kill it,
try
bro.
eating
I think
it.
this stuff that shit.
I just need to tell my mom how we ruined the milk.
Ah, fudge, dude. I must so much
Sadness.
But yeah, any final words or no?
What?
Anything else or are we good?
I think we're good. No, we covered the UFC,
Every
and the pay with the boxing and everything.
Yeah, we ended up keeping the topics to what the podcast is all about, which is boxing and MMA. Yeah? Yeah?
Only if I could do this outro, bro.
What is that?
Oh shit! Yeah.
No, everyone's looking at you.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, I heard that dumb
You didn't
sound.
even hear it, bro. You missed it, bro. This is the El Pollo Loco podcast, and
It's not for you, dog! It's
we'll
not
see you much
for
later
you!
then.
That's how we're gonna end it.
That is not how we're gonna end it. Yeah, we had some good talking points. I'm gonna try to edit my the video good. We'll see how it comes out. We'll see if it doesn't look so bad with like the like cutting like apart.
And if the audio, you think the audio would be any good?
No, yeah,
It's facing the other
so,
way, bro.
No, that it's supposed to face the other way.
Oh shoot.
Well, for this one, that's what I
snap.
saw some videos on it. It's supposed
That's
to face
cool.
the other way.
How do you
But-
use mic?
The green, whenever it's on green, it's like it gets like all the noise.
Oh.
So like you
That's pretty cool.
yeah, so I'm pretty sure it got.
Why don't you have this
everything.
light on?
It turned off.
Oh.
Yeah, like it kept turning off, so I don't know why, which is weird. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't yet subscribed. Dude, turn. Oh my god.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You sure you don't want the music, bro?
Yes, bro, I wanna get
it's hurting like
copyrighted, bro.
crazy, bro.
This is copyright free. That's why they played it, bro. Like fake montages.
Are you sure? Let me see.
Actually,
Wait, hold on.
Is it copyrighted?
Just put copyright free.
Because I was like, I'm trying to like do an intro, but like I'm trying to find a good intro copyright free song. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to the other pages that are there. I'm also on TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Instagram. I usually put clips on TikTok and Instagram, and like you can listen to the whole video on YouTube. Please subscribe. And Spotify and Apple Podcasts. But yeah, guys, don't forget, drink your water, and remember, once we get 200 subscribers, I'm gonna give away a pair of gloves. So don't forget about that. So tell people to subscribe. You know, I'm gonna talk about
Gold.
how to win them.
plated gloves.
No, don't listen to them.
Signed by Canelo.
The winner of the Canelo and Triple G fight.
Yes,
that's
sir.
his
It'll be signed by me, not no one else. You know, I don't know those guys, so I kind of can't get in touch with them. But yeah, guys, please subscribe. Thank you.